Good morning traders, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setup for today. So we had a bit of a sell-off yesterday, sort of pretty much very close to the all-time high before we sold off. You can see right over there. So not quite an all-time high, but just short of an all-time high. And you would have expected that to create some resistance, which it has done, and we've sold off. We have come up into some daily support though, which is this area right here. So right where price is at the moment, you can see there's a lot of support here. Breaking through that, then obviously we have support lower down, and then we have even more support all the way down here. Okay, so for me at the moment, pretty healthy pullback, and bit of a triangle forming, but we'll look at that on the lower time frames now. What we're looking for at the moment is an area of support. So I'm going to use the daily, but just tidy this up to around there, and see, just taking this fractal here, it lines up with a couple of others. So that is an area that has been tested. So let's see, that's our first level, is 3332. Okay, failing that, we have another area here, which would be 3305, or possibly even 3300. So fairly decent pullback at the moment. Nothing that I'm really too concerned about. I'm still not interested in shorting this. It's going to have to be a lot more structure forming before I look at shorts. So if we look at the hour, you'll see there's our triangle that is forming. There and there. Now that triangle, because it is the end of a pretty solid move to the downside, logic would dictate that breaks the downside retest, we should move down. Problem is we've got this very strong area of support here. Okay, so I'd be reluctant to short that. Basically I'd need to see a break of the support back, retest this triangle, then carry on rolling. That would possibly get me for a scalp to the downside, but more than likely not. The challenge with this at the moment is this was basically based on noise. Okay, so this pullback here was based on noise, quick sell-off, number of stops hit. There was a double top up there on the hour. That target has been realized. Let's show you where it is. There's a double top there. So that target has been realized. We're now in an area of support. Okay, so for me, just watch what's happening here. Probably if we start getting some bullish price action here, I'll start loading up on some longs for another attempt at the all-time high. Okay, so the all-time high is just a little bit above that. Right over there. Yeah. Okay, so all-time high is pretty much around here at 3,400. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking at the moment. Just patiently watch this and see what transpires. There is support here, and there's even a little bit more support further down, so it wouldn't surprise me to see us break this, test it, and then move to the downside and find more support. And this last level all the way down here at 3280, the 3200 area is actually a massive area of support. That would be an area where I would scale in pretty aggressively, but we're quite far from that. So what we'd have to do is just watch what happens here. Okay, so yeah, at the moment it's sit on hand, wait to see what transpires through the European session, see if this level holds. If this level does hold, then it's a great opportunity to scale in on longs. That's 33, 32. If this level fails, then I'll wait for the next level, 3300. If that fails, then obviously wait for 3281. May look at some short scalps depending on what happens here. The only issue is this is a pretty strong area of support, so I'm not interested in taking a break out of this triangle at the moment. Okay, so yeah, that's it for me on the S&P. Pretty much sit on hands until I see some structure. We needed a pullback of sorts to allow us to get in and be able to leave positions overnight. So that's pretty much, in my view, what is transpiring at the moment. Okay, Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.